Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for our pre-match build-up of the Ajax game, match week 2 in the Champions League. And obviously, just a heads up to everyone if you're watching this on the repeat or if you're watching live as well. I have restarted uni, so there probably won't be as much activity on the channel. I'll try my best. There probably will be a lot more pre-recorded content coming out throughout the week as well. So I really do apologise about that. The absolute legends. Probably out again secondly anyway. But hope you had a lovely weekend, everyone. I know the football, and obviously if you've been living under a rock over the last couple of hours, Liverpool Chelsea's game has been postponed, obviously given the circumstances in which what has been happening over the last couple of days as well. So thoughts obviously with the Queen and the family as well. So yeah, just it's going to be hopefully the Reds do get all 3 points. We're wanting a big performance, aren't we, chat? That's what we are going into this game. The responses have been absolutely abysmal from Liverpool in recent weeks. As well, it's not been the reaction we've all been wanting. We've all been going to get into these games last couple of weeks going, right, we're going to get the response to this and that. And we got absolutely humiliated. And thank you to everyone that did obviously jump on the live stream, watch along. And obviously, I was saying to the 1890 Reds podcast, it was on their show. Please do head over to theirs as well. And just head over to everyone's channels. And it's absolute bloody legends. Every single one of them have been absolutely smashing it. So obviously, Jamie's been smashing it as always. Obviously, the 1892 Reds podcast as well. So obviously, Jamie Phillips Football Chat. Head over to his channel. Head over to Steve, Statman Stubbs as well. Everyone, Connor as well from the Cop Council. Everyone. So, and obviously Doug as well, who's in the comments as well. He's been absolutely bloody smashing it with his content. So it's absolutely fantastic. Please do head over to everyone's channel. Links are in the description as well. But Reds, thank you for tuning in. Obviously, big up Spider as well. Big up Doug. It's only going to be a short one chat, as I said. I really do apologise. But get your comments in. We'll be reading them out anyway. Get your starting 11 and obviously your score predictions as well. How are you doing, Niall? Thank you for tuning in, mate. All right, Jack, lad. How you doing, Borough? Absolute bloody legends. And how you doing, Jade? We need to respond here, 100%. And we'll go off the back of what Jade just said there. And that's what I started the show with anyway, in terms of, but we need that response in terms of team selection as well, chat. Obviously, today it was announced by Jurgen Klopp in his presser. Andy Robinson will be out due to injury. He's expected to come back straight in after the international break, which I don't know if it's a break for Andy and the club are trying to give him a rest but Costas, as we know, he'll come in and do the business anyway. And I'm quite happy. And I think a lot of me, well, speaking for myself anyway, I've wanted to see Costas put into the starting 11 for the last couple of weeks now anyway. He's come in, he's played well in the little minutes. He's not had a lot of minutes, but the minutes he has, especially when he played against Bournemouth, probably one of the most positive results this season. Not many of them, but he got 2 assists as well. So yeah, but that's the main thing in the chat as well, as Jade said there. Talio Gary as well. What do you think about Robinson being out till international break? I think 100% there, Jade. Anyway, in terms of international break, it's going to be give him a. It's good. Thank God he's getting a little bit of a rest anyway. But we'll quickly head over to obviously Ajax in terms of their form this season in the Dutch league. Just look at the sheer amount of goals they've scored this season, chat. Obviously, they won the Eredivisie last year as well. So they scored 21 goals already in the Dutch league and only conceded 3 goals anyway. So the goal difference plus 18. So it's quite remarkable. Yes. The Dutch football's not as well publicised in terms of the revenue as well. I think teams, if you do win the Eredivisie, Ajax won last year, they got about 10 million. If you compare that and contrast that to a lot of the European, especially the Premier League, it's bloody crazy. And obviously they took Manchester United to the cleaners in reality in terms of, I think they bought Anthony and Martinez for an excess of around 25, 35 million. And he sold them for 150, 160 million. So happy days there. But yeah, in terms of their starting 11 as well, key danger men. Obviously, they did win Heerenveen. Apologies on the pronunciation there, chat, this weekend. Players to have a look at. Obviously, they used to have Onana, but I think he's moved to another club anyway. But Kudos, who was linked, weirdly, chat as well. He was linked with Everton in the summer. The window just gone anyway. Tadic, the ex-Southampton man, we know what he's all about. Bergwijn, sealed that move from, I think it was for a full transfer. Chat, let us know. Apologies if it's not, but he's gone to obviously Ajax. Alvarez as well, Klassen. Christ, Klassen. Calvin Bassey, the ex-Rangers man anyway, predominantly can play centre half as well, but I've been really impressed. And there was that little video of him, was it when he played against Rangers, against his former club anyway, looking really, he was absolutely made up, and that's what football's all about. Obviously, Daley Blind and obviously Renech, don't even know who he is anyway. So chat, let me know. And obviously Timber, who was linked with obviously Manchester United in the summer. So they got a couple of decent, but the thing is, what we all know, chat, as well, technically speaking, about Ajax, we know the historic football club that it is anyway. They're a lot more technical midfielders, and if Liverpool, hopefully we're on it tomorrow, but I tell you what, it could get really embarrassing at Anfield tomorrow. I'm hoping that is not the case, yeah. I think we all are. But in respect to Napoli, and absolutely batters us, and fair play. It was a combination of Liverpool playing shocking, but Napoli with Osimhen stretched us, especially in the wide areas. Liverpool need to be switched on in those wide areas, as we know. But I'm all for dropping one or two of the main players. I quite happily drop them, but we've not really got quality ready to come in. Jota, be interesting to see how much fitness in terms of game time he's had in terms of the build up to this week, build up to the game. I'd like to see Jota start. Chat as well. Get your starting 11s in anyway in terms of who would be in your starting 11 for the game. And I'm going to go straight into it in terms of mine. I'm going to go with Alisson, Trent. As much as I don't want Trent to play, but I'd go with Trent. He's going to be getting a rest anyway. Go with Trent. Matip has to come in, chat. I don't want to see Joe Gomez anywhere near the starting 11 after, him and Trent had an absolute shockers. Well, the whole back line did, Christ, against Napoli. But I'd go with Matip, Van Dijk, Kostas, obviously, as we've already discussed. I'd like to see Bajcetic. I was speaking to the lads on the 1892 Reds podcast as well in chat. And I'd like to see Bajcetic, but Fabinho's going to be getting a rest over the last couple of weeks. Well, a lot of the squad have had a little bit of a rest anyway in terms of the current circumstances. So I'll go with, and I'd like to see Thiago, 100% see Thiago, and I'd like to see Arthur. I don't think we'll see him, but I'd like to see the midfielder Fabinho, Arthur and Thiago, because I think we all can agree on that, especially on my post-match when I spoke about it. Liverpool had a bit more and a lot more control when Arthur and Thiago come onto the pitch. Surprise, surprise. So I'll go with them, and then go with Diaz. Tell you what, if we didn't have Diaz over the last couple of weeks, chat as well, we would have been, we would not have had the points or the wins the odd win that we have had anyway, if it wasn't for him. Salah, I play him, not been really disappointed by Mo's output. I know he's created a lot, but in terms of winning football games, in terms of, as we spoke about on the watch along, and I've been seeing a lot of people on their channels as well, he's too out wide, or he's not involved enough. Yes, he's creating chances, but I want to see Mo in the box doing what he does best and getting the ball in the back of the net. And saying that, you know what? I'd like to see Diaz, Jota, and Nunes. I know it's probably mad to drop Salah, but for me personally, just freshen it up. We need to change something up, especially the dross in which we have been playing in recent weeks. We need to do something. And I know it's probably controversial or whatnot, but for me, Salah's been not the Salah that we've all wanted and hoped for this season. I know he's got a couple of assists, but in terms of winning Liverpool games, which is the main thing, he's been really disappointing anyway. But chat, that's my starting 11. We'll get to your starting 11s in the prediction as well. Panov, he's going with his starting 11. Nice one, mate. Chat, get your starting 11 in before we do shoot off as well, and your score predictions as well. We'll get to them. You'll probably be very surprised what I'm going to say, but given how bad we are playing, let's go. But Panov's going with, let's go 4-4-2. Kostas, Virgil van Dijk, Matip, and Gomez right back by the looks of it, mate. Yeah, I'd love to throw Gomez right back, mate, but both him and Trent. I wish we had the squad depth, chat, wouldn't we? If we actually had the squad depth to replace these players when they are playing bad, but we're stuck in the predicament, as we all know. But Panov's gone with his midfield. No, he's gone with, obviously, a 4-4-2. So he's gone Diaz, Thiago, Fabinho, and Elliott, with Nunes and Salah up front. and Nunes can drift out wide, in and out on the left as he does, and Mo can do the same on the right. Job's a good one. I'd like to see that, mate. We need to do something, don't we, chat, as well? Spanov said there, just do something different. Even if we do change something up, but I don't want to be seeing, I don't think any of us want to be seeing the same dross we've been seeing in recent months and weeks. It sort of needs to change and sort of needs to give. But we've been saying that for the last couple of weeks, haven't we, Chas? But how you doing, Jazz? Thank you very much for coming in, for jumping on, mate, as well. And everyone, absolute legends. If you did jump in a bit late, obviously I have restarted uni, so I'll try my best to, probably will be a lot more pre-recorded content. So always do check on the channel anyway, everyone. I know YouTube haven't been the best, as always, with the notifications. But how you doing, Shay? Good evening, everyone. Good evening as well, my thank you. We are gonna get spun again. How you doing, Rob? Hopefully every single one of you is having a good weekend, and that's as much as possible, a good weekend anyway. Absolute bloody legends. I don't want to see Milner. Yeah, I think we're all in full agreement there, Jazz. But Gaddy's going with his starting 11. Ali, Becker, Gomez. So interesting, a couple of years dropping Trent. I'm not surprised. I'd love to drop Trent, but I tell you what, if Trent gets done again, as I said on my Napoli, I'm done out here. I'm not defending Trent defensively because he can't defend until he actually gets coached from 1v1. He can, when he picks, he does pick and choose when he wants to defend in games. I know that comes up against the opposition as well. We've seen him defend in certain games. Well, thereof his type of defending, but he's been absolutely shambles defensively. Not just Trent, but the whole back line against Napoli, Christ. But guys, gone with Ali, Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk, Costas, Thiago, Bajcetic. I think have you gone 4-2-3-1 there, Gary? I think you have. Probably gone with Elliott in that 10 position, aren't you, mate? But obviously Thiago, Bajcetic, Elliott, Salah, Nunes, and Diaz. And as we've said with some of these players, similar with Robbo and a lot of the players in recent weeks and months, and well, even extended years, when some of these players haven't been rotated, there's going to be a case in point, chat, and we're going to be exactly to me same conversations every single bloody week. I mean, Thiago, well, not Thiago, well, he's always injured, but Fabinho, he's going to get injured. We've got Robbo injured now. I'm surprised Robbo hasn't been a lot more injured than due to the amount of minutes he's been playing over the last couple of years. Fabinho's going to hit a brick wall in terms of his injuries. Eventually, it's going to happen. But interesting there, Gary. A lot of people are going with a couple of changes, and I think we can all agree and 100% see where these are all coming from. I will give Elliott a rest. Can't be relying on him every game and risk. 100% there, Shay. You could probably, I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Elliott and Diaz, chat, Shay, with this season, I don't think if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't literally have a win to our name anyway. Just saying that. Will he risk a high line with the defense being shoddy lately, Fabian? At the minute, in recent weeks, given off the performances as we've been speaking of us and everyone on their channels as well, it's we say, are we going to change up something tactically? I don't think we will, Fabian. And tell you what, if obviously we're at home, we need to get at Ajax, but Ajax, as we know, as at the top of the show, there's such a good technical side that will literally slice us open. I swear to God, if they slice us open with the likes of Klassen, no respect to him, but he's not like a Pirlo or a Xavi or something, but he's still a very good technical player, and they've got a couple of good technical players, Ajax, given the obviously the tactics he deploy as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Ten Hag would have been telling, obviously, the Ajax coaching staff how to beat us, because obviously Eric beat us a couple of weeks ago. Don't remind me of that. But Spider's gone with Ali, Costas, Van Dijk, Matip, Trent, Fabinho, Speeding. I'd love to see Speeding. But at this rate, mate, if more of our players get injured, he will be getting a game. Arthur, Diaz, Nunes, and Salah as well. Henry, do you want, I guess, come on? Not tonight, Henry. So, well, thank you very much for offering. I will be trying to do it when I can. A lot more post-match shows, and I will drop the link in the description. So the less of me talking, the better. The more of you talk, and if you'd like to come on anyway, chat, you'd be very welcome to anyway. Like post-match call-ins or whatever you want to call it as anyway. The viewers react. But I hope you're having a good weekend, Henry. Appreciate it. Ravi's going with a 2-1 win to Liverpool. He obviously reading out the score predictions as well. Check out your score predictions in before we do cap off tonight's episode, everyone. If you haven't already done so, really would appreciate it if you could drop a like on the video. As always, Red's the absolute bloody legends. But Panel's gone with a 3-1 to Liverpool as well. Gomez was, that's Ravi. I don't even, it wasn't even defending, was it, chat? It was absolutely walking football, as Ravi said there, more or less was walking football. Ravi's gone with a 4-2-3-1 would be better with what we have, 100%. We need to do something, chat. I swear to God, if we deploy the same tactics, and tell you what, imagine, and given the extensive break that we will be having, we're only going to be playing Champions League football, aren't we? Up until until like a couple of weeks now. So obviously the Premier League, Chelsea games being postponed. Obviously the Wolves game last week as well. So we've got a massive break, and tell you what, that would do a lot psychologically to Liverpool if we do get beat again. But if we don't get a response for this Ajax game, chat, we're done. Like, the players can't pick and choose when to win football games. And there's no hiding place for these players. These players, I know the fans that go to Anfield as well, or even around the world. I was in that stadium at Palace as well, a couple of times this season as well. It's the crowd will get behind the players and use will all around the world as well. But it all stems and it comes from and the players at the end of the day. The fans around the world need something to sing in the song about anyway. So like the fans turning up, but if the players don't, and it will get not nasty, but the fans, and I'm hoping the fans would let them know how they feel, especially if we come off the back of it. And I can give you my prediction. I'm predicting an Ajax win. I'm not going to sit here and kid ourselves because we've been playing absolutely abysmal. I'm going with an Ajax win. Don't be realistic because from what we've all seen in recent weeks, tell you what, yeah, and given the amount of goals they've scored already this season, already in the Eredivisie, and I think he scored 4 past Rangers as well. So I'm going a 3-1 Ajax win. You know me, I'm quite positive as well, but it's going to be the same old. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping Liverpool win this game 6-5-0 or something stupid, or even a win would be nice so we can get 3 points. But I'm not going to kid myself because we've all been, especially on my pre-match build-up, I've been speaking to you the last couple of weeks as well this season. Oh yeah, we're hoping for the response. We haven't got it, and I don't think anything's going to be changing because these players, large majority of these players have been absolutely abysmal, and we need a reaction. So I'm going to go 3-1 Ajax. Chat. Apologies. No, it's quite negative, but nothing's really going to be nothing changed in recent weeks for. So I did go like 3-4-0 for Liverpool against Napoli, but it was very naughty of me because Napoli absolutely battered us. So yeah, I'm going to go Shea as Shea's gone with there. He's gone with a 1-1 draw after our recent results. I'm not confident anymore. Hopefully I'm eating humble pie after the game tomorrow. 100% there, Shea. And as I said, it'd be great if Liverpool can win, but any form of win, I think we'd all take a 1-0, but we're not going to be kidding ourselves, are we? Just want a convincing win from Ravi and improve on the performance. Yeah, any form of improvement, Ravi would be great, wouldn't it? I do, Shay. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. I've had a good weekend as well, everyone, for tuning in. I honestly think the XI will be... I honestly think the XI will batter us tomorrow as well. Yeah, Ajax. Oh, yeah, sorry there, mate. Yeah, Ajax. I think they will too as well, mate. Gary's going with 2-0 win to Liverpool. Nunes with 2 screamers. Well, any goal, even if it bounces off his backside, lads, I think we'd all take it, Gary. But going a bit positive there. Love to see it, Gary. And you all know me, especially my old school subscribers as well. I'm quite positive, but I'm just going to be naive and just sit here and say, oh, yeah, well, let's set up and do that. Because we played abysmal. Panov, Klopp needs to show the fans he can do something different. It's either got to be a change of system or drop players or both as well. 100%. And some of these players have 100% threw Jurgen Klopp under the bus in recent weeks and recent months anyway, haven't they, chat? We know the characters in Liverpool's changing room. There's a lot of captains in there for their national sides, but the best way you can react to criticism and But I don't want to be seeing Trent scoring a banger and then going like that, like he did against Bournemouth, like he was back, like since he done that celebration, like, oh, look at me. But no, keep it. I would have loved Trent to actually keep his head down. Yeah, he can celebrate, but it's like he done that, and like a couple of weeks later, he's getting burnt by Napoli players. It's like, and even the previous results as well that followed that Bournemouth game. It's like, Christ, boys, not just Trent, not picking him out. Well, even though he's probably one of the biggest culprits recently, but a lot of those players as well are being nothing short of embarrassing, really. But 100% agree with it there, panel. We need something to sing and song about anyway. Speed and low, what a great player this. I'll tell you what. Could get a game for Ajax as well. Only joking. As well. Obviously, Luke and Ricky, I was on their pre-match, boys. Thank you very much for inviting me on, boys. I really do appreciate it. The 1819 Reds podcast. If you haven't, head over their channel. Give it a comments as well. Just comments. I sent it over anyway, but you know what the boys are. If you don't, please do head over, subscribe. Good lad, good friends of the channel as well, like a lot of people's. Yeah, no, we'll have to sort something, Henry. As I said, a couple of my shows will be pre-recorded, but I'll try and do as much lives because I love doing my lives as much as I possibly can. So, I think there will be a lot more, but don't be surprised. It was just a heads up. There might be a couple of pre-recorded shows, so apologies for that, everyone. And if they are pre-recorded, I do read through everyone's comments as well. So if you've got any questions or chat as well, we'll always get involved. Absolute legend. Shane, I do not want to see Trent and Start and Milner and Salah. Please, no, 100% agree with you there, Shane. And I said my starting 11, I'd drop Salah. I'd start Jota if he's fully fit. And then go with Nunes and then go with Diaz as well. Just freshen it up a bit. Do something different, as Chat already alluded to. Yeah. Oh, don't get me started. You see me on my post-match in your chat. Ravi, we need to be clinical. Also, keep creating chances as well. Evening, obviously saying hello. Mark, how you doing, mate? Obviously on Facebook. Nice one, mate. We need a win. The rest of our players where we can as well. Yeah. Shea's going with his starting 11. Ali, Trent, Costas, Matip, Virgil van Dijk, Fabinho, Thiago, Arthur, Nunes, Diaz, and Salah as well. Yeah, I joked about it, Shane. It was someone's channel anyway. Dropped in the comments and I said, "Yeah, bring on the Europa League." I think it was Doug's show anyway. Bring on the Europa League because at this rate, we're going into it. Club must take responsibility for not rotating players. We have paid dearly for it, and we are down to the bare bones of the squad. Yeah, 100%. As I said on my post-match, me and John, I think it was Doug as well, jumped on as well, and. I think it's the club, the responsibility of the owners as well, Klopp, the players as well. They've all got to take responsibilities. No hiding place, really, because absolutely joke, mate. Doug's going with Alisson, Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk, Costas, Fabinho, Thiago, Diaz, Firmino, Salah, and obviously Jota, 2-1 win. Hopefully, Doug, hopefully. But that's being optimistic as well. Also, FG should take, 100%. I think we can all agree with that. As well, just saying hello. I see Milner starts. Yeah, it's triggered all of us. Shea, but the thing, who else have we got to play unless we promote a young lad? But I'd much rather, and I think judging from chat's comments as well, Bajcetic. I'd much rather see Bajcetic, even if he has a bad game. At least we tried something different, and we've given opportunity to a young lad that has got he's got a much long-term future at the football club. Where saying at this rate current at moment in time, the way Liverpool have been in terms of giving contracts out to Milner, he'll be still playing to the age of 52. But yeah, I think I always agree with that. But yeah, I'd love to see Trent dropped, Henry, and that's why I'd like to have seen like Calvin Ramsey, but he's too busy swanning around town, getting pictures with everyone. Good for him. We just need him on the bloody football pitch. That would be great. That would be a start anyway. Start Trent, but yeah. Do you prefer Gomez more as a centre back or a right back? Jazz, if you would have asked me, I think you would have asked Chat as well before the Ajax game. Not the Ajax game, the Napoli game. It was giving me, as you said, we were saying on the watch along, it's like shades of like Dejan Lovren, or when we used to have like, you'd watch Lovren or you'd watch Sacco back in the day when he signed for Liverpool, and you'd like, so you'd be be doing stupid stuff on a football pitch. But yeah, centre back Jazz when he's in tip top form, but the way he's playing, nowhere near that starting 11. Just joins Amion. Do you think Ajax has a good chance? Anyom, yeah. Well, I gone with, I don't know, you obviously just joined, mate. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I think you're new round here, mate. I went with 3-1 Ajax win, mate. I think Ajax such a much better footballing side than quite a couple of teams anyway. A lot more technical, so they can 100% punish us, especially in transitions and in the half spaces as well. So the way in which they go from defence to attack is much quicker than Napoli, even though Napoli played fantastic, but how the much better coach side than Napoli anyway. But yeah, I've gone with a 3-1 win to Ajax, mate. I think they'll do one overs. If it's the Liverpool team that's turned up, like we've all watched in recent weeks, I'm gonna go with an Ajax win, mate. Can we start? Yeah, no, don't let them start. But yeah, I've already said that, fella. Our passing ratio sucks, and move on. Getting blocked. Salah's been playing isolated position and not sitting in the middle like he used to as well. Yeah, it's 100% there, Mark. But yeah, rattle through all these comments as well. Absolute bloody legends. I'll be back on now, Luke. Okay, just post me on social. Will do, Henry. Thank you and absolute legends. Really appreciate it. As I said, apologies. I haven't been doing a couple of streams in recent days. Been really busy off camera. Not important, but so I really do apologise. Really do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in as well. Make sure you head over to everyone's channels. Everyone's been absolutely smashing it as well on me. YouTube mates that I know as well. Absolutely phenomenal work everyone's been doing. Really, really happy to see everyone there succeeding as well. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've had the great privilege of meeting quite a couple of people off camera as well. Obviously in the Champions League final as well. Coming down to ours and yeah, Demona Medi as well. So make sure you do always continue to support everyone's content. As always, chat. I know you all do anyway. See you all in there. Everyone else's comment section, which is fantastic. How you doing, Avens? Hello. How you doing, Avens? Hope you had a good week, mate. Appreciate you tuning in. As always, fella. Since Gomez came back from his injury, he hasn't looked confident. Yeah. Chat, would you say the two players that you have to pick out of Liverpool that need like a consistent run in the team, as bad as they do play in certain games, is Gomez and Firmino. They are players that require a run in the team. And the very, which class them as confidence players, really. I think you need a couple of good performances to really get the best out of them anyway. Need time off of our players to return, 100% Trent. As the sport. That's one way of it. Best of luck on both sides. Nice one, mate. I'm a huge Ajax fan, but I love Liverpool so much as well. An amazing club with great history. Well, thank you very much, mate, for jumping in the comments. And as I said, I think he's a win tomorrow night. But best of luck for the new season as well, mate. Really do appreciate it. A very respectful fan as well. Absolute legend. Best of luck in Europe as well. Hopefully not tomorrow, mate, but wouldn't surprise me. As I said, I've gone with a 3-1 Ajax win, being realistic. And best of luck with obviously the Eredivisie as well, so much. But thank you for your comment, mate. I really appreciate it. Do you think Gomez feels disrespected by Klopp as he's slid down the starting? Well, he's a big boy, Henry. A lot of these players, we can all excuse the odd one or two bad performances, but what we can't excuse is when players aren't just putting work in. Like if you look at all the games we've lost or we dropped points this season, it's a lack of running. Like they've all got all the nutritionists. You've got the best nutritionists. I think we could all like, especially me. I need to be on a diet anyway. But if you all had the nutritionists that all these like players have, they're all pampered. Not just Liverpool players, but all Premier League and European players as well. They're all pampered. You've got the best neuroscientists as well. All the scientists around them. So it's like and just. But what we can't compensate for is a lack of effort. That might get. You can do that at other clubs, and we know those clubs that you can do that as. I think United have got it sorted now. I think Ten Hag he's a master, a work master anyway. He won't sit there and roll over and let players get away with what he has. But you can probably get away with it at certain clubs. A lack of attitude and a lack of quality. You can't do that at Liverpool Football Club. You will get called out as well. The fans won't stand for it, and most importantly, that Jurgen Klopp doesn't stand for that. He's tried his best. Well, we need an improvement from Klopp as well. And judging from the chat, and we need a much better improved performance by Jurgen Klopp from a tactical sense. I swear to God, chat, if we go behind again, would that be like, is that double figures now, chat, that we've like gone behind in certain games? Yes, we've come back in 1 or 2, but it's not all of them. Chat, but yeah, I don't think we'll take it anyway. 2-2, my prediction for tomorrow, Eamons. Well, obviously, I think you just jumped in. Eamons, I've gone 3-1 Ajax, mate, as you know. I'm hoping to see some different Liverpool from tomorrow night. It's a tactical change, someone to show they are trying something different. That's all you can ask for, mate. But yeah, we'll find out tomorrow night, everyone. And there won't be a live stream watch along tomorrow night, so we do apologise, everyone. I will have a post match out, possibly anyway. It would be either late night tomorrow or the following day anyway. It will be, I probably will, yeah, saying that, I'll probably do a live stream watch along. Not tomorrow, there won't be a video tomorrow. Apologies, chat, but there will be a post match on the channel in the evening. So what day we know? So yeah, there will be a live stream post-match reaction. I'll try and get a couple of people on if you'd like to jump on. Very welcome to. Send a couple of invites out if anyone's free. That will be on, yeah, so my post-match reaction show will be out on Wednesday night as well. So keep an eye on the channel anyway. So apologies, no watch along anyway. I think we've got a meal tomorrow in here or something. And the Rangers game is being played on Wednesday as well. Don't be absolutely bloody chock-a-block, aren't they? We had so many changes of centre-backs, like more than dinners as well. Big up, Dave. Absolute legends. I think you've missed mine. I've gone with 3-1 Ajax, Dave. Sorry, lad. Well, big up, Dave, as well. Dave LSC chats as well. One of my very first mates on YouTube as well. Me and Dave. Doing this for a while. But yeah, Dave, thank you very much for dropping in, mate. I've had a good day in work as well, matey. But I do just saying hello. Smash the like buttons. Well, yeah, nice one, Alex. I really do appreciate it, mate. Absolute legend as well. And everyone, as I said, really do appreciate you all dropping in. As I said, if you just jumped in now, I've restarted uni, so I'll try as my best to try and get content out as always, everyone. But as always, if you're watching on the live or if you're watching on the repeat, we'll always reply to you as well. So if you missed the lives, you can't get in the comment section below. Just drop a comment in. I will interact with you. Chat will always interact with you as well. Absolute legend as well. But yeah, Jack's Ajax chat. Yeah, but chat. Yeah, we need a response to cap off. We need a response, 100%. But we've been saying that for the last couple of weeks, and we haven't got it. So big up, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your evening as well. Chat, as I said, the post match will be on Wednesday evening. So there won't be a video tomorrow. But absolute legends. Really appreciate all your support, everyone. And big up everyone as well. Absolutely smashed it. And we will see you on Wednesday evening. Everyone, thank you to everyone that tuned in. Drop a like on the video as well. Absolute legends. And everyone, have a lovely rest of your night. Enjoy the game. Well, try and enjoy it. Depends which Liverpool turns up. But hopefully the Reds do get 3 points. That's what we're all wanting. Boys, wake up. I hope these players actually wake up tomorrow. And it's like, oh, we're in the Champions League. We need to get a win. But at Anfield, swear, if we don't get a response tomorrow night, wait for my post-match, everyone. It's more or less repeat what my post-match has been doing over the last couple of weeks. But chat, enough of me. Stop blabbering, Jack. See you later, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your evening, everyone. And we'll see you on Wednesday evening. Come on, the Reds. Surely got to win. Get a win.